Hello, cartoon fans. Welcome to CartoonStock's latest caption contest judging.
And cartoon complainers, too.
Cartoon complainers.
Gripers.
We have your usual.
We welcome you. We resent you. We would like to ban you, but what can you do?
Don't listen to Bob. Keep trying. We regret to inform we do not have our artist today. Meredith Southard is unavailable. I have a couple quick notes from her that she greatly enjoys doing pirate cartoons because she gets to use a particular sentence structure of how they talk in their caption. The R, that's just a hint of what her caption might be. And then just a quick bio on hers. She's been cartooning from New Yorker since 2021, usually found holding a pen and staring at a blank page. When she's lucky enough to have ideas for cartoons, most of them have come from her life recently or an attempt to make sense.
Like being on a pirate ship.
Yeah, like being a pirate.
Yeah.
Then we would have liked to find out.
Bad for her. That can't be fun.
So on that note, let's take a look at Meredith's cartoon. I think right before we were looking, Lawrence was mentioning that he had heard people not exactly know what was happening here, who was talking, and we internally thought it was completely clear to all of us. The main pirate, presumably the captain with the parrot, is talking, kind of whispering out of the side of his mouth to, first mate or somebody else there, and he's also getting greeted across the ship by another pirate.
But I mean, you could see where the other pirate with the wiggling hook has his mouth open, but conceivably could see him talking, I guess. But it's clear the way Meredith drew it. So a cartoon is drawn to draw your attention to the thing that's important. So that's the first thing it's in the foreground. His head is tilted, his mouth is open to the side, so that he is sharing a comment with the pirate to his right. And so that seems like the most logical way to.
Yeah, there's a lot of framing and sight lines that go straight to the pirate's face. I mean, that pirate's face is the center of the cartoon.
But if we look at, let's say, the backstory here, we can imagine that the pirate wiggling the hook has said something. He's indicating his mouth is open, and he's wiggling, but he may just be ready to say "arr," in which case you do need your mouth open. So, but anyway, so the way I judge the captions, I think the way we all judge it is that the captain is speaking.
Yeah, and I think the other important thing to mention about the cartoon is that the first mate to the right of the main pirate or the captain has all of his limbs and both eyes.
Yes.
And the captain has a hook, and the other pirates have hooks and eye patches, and one of them has a peg leg.
So that was the truth. For me, the very limiting factor was you had to take into account that the guy is moving his hook in some way. And, for me, that was sort of important. If you completely ignored that, then there are lots of different captions you could imagine if the one with the wiggling hook and the guy to the right aren't doing anything, but just have those characteristics. There's lots of different captions that work, but I would assume Meredith drew the wiggling guy for some reason, but we'll see when that will be revealed.
Yeah. So we actually have 6 in common this time. So
I think done.
What's that?
Time for lunch.
Yeah, I know. We actually have an
podcast.
Yeah,
an easy one. And so let's go through them.
Okay.
The 6 that we have in common are, as mutinies go, this is pretty tame.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. He's kind of basically
You could imagine,
he's a friendly wave to the
well, you can imagine that somehow this is the beginning of
of a mutiny. Yeah.
yeah.
Just like a bunch of friendly guys. That was actually one of mine. I did like that one. Waving is okay, but no making hearts or blowing kisses.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I have that.
Your job is mainly going to be tying knots.
Very good.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, but but that doesn't take into account that the guy is wiggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's just introducing
So I think there is a way to look at these things, ignore, because that happens in the regular New Yorker caption contest. You just have a caption that you really like, which is a very good one, but is not taking into account something very significant in that. What is he doing there? And would this be just as good a caption if he wasn't wiggling? And it would be exactly as good a caption if he wasn't wiggling. And so to me, that's a problem.
I hear what you're saying, but if he's going around introducing the new guy to everybody, he might tell the new guy, like,
right,
that's your job. I could see it in an.
When he's not telling, he's telling the guy with both hands that that's his job.
Yes,
right.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know. He's still. I can't. I think that ignores something essential. That ignores something essential, which is which is why the tame the mutiny, waving is okay, but blowing kisses is not. Once again, that is looking at it.
I feel like this does address the waving. It's like if I'm introducing a new person to the office, here's so and so. Here's
you're making stuff up, Trevor.
All right, I'll keep it moving.
You may no, I don't. Yeah, if I'm introducing it, but it's not you. What I'm saying is the caption would work exactly the same as if this guy over here wiggling had his folded, right? You know what I mean? And your job is mainly going to be tying knots, and that makes sense if everybody's got hooks. Anyway, go on to
yeah. I guess I think the hook hand is more important than the wave, but you think the wave is important.
Well, I think the wave is I think it's something in addition. There's no question about it.
We're looking for someone with more experience.
I get that joke, and I like the joke, but I don't think he'd be in the cartoon. The pirate looks like, or the captain looks like he's kind of whispering something confidential, and I don't think that he would be doing that when he's telling the new pirate, "You're not quite right for the job."
I think it would be funnier saying we're looking for someone with less experience.
Mm-hmm. There are some. There was one of mine. I know I don't want to get off topic. That speaks exactly to what we're saying. I liked one that said that was you won't be overqualified for long. Assuming that he would lose his
right.
And
so I did have one that addressed.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think all of those are pretty good jokes, but like I said, for my ones, I think I was pretty almost completely stripped on that.
Yes,
and that made it hard. That made it really hard, I think, to do it. But anyway, let's go.
Guess one of you is giving me a back rub.
That made me laugh out loud, even though it's kind of stupid.
Yeah,
it's a little stupid.
But Bob, you don't want to go on about the waving hand not fitting into the context of the back rub? That doesn't work, does it? Just saying.
But maybe he's pantomiming his rubbing, Joel. That's the like
he's pantomiming.
He's like, come over here for a massage.
All right.
Picking on Bob now. Turns out the real treasure was group health insurance.
It's a funny caption.
Yeah, and this,
absolutely. But I don't know. Does it take in the conspiratorial aside thing?
Yeah, I don't the whole whispering thing. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't necessarily have to be like a conspiratorial whispering, but you're right. It does seem like that. If I were to boil this cartoon about what down to one thing, though, it's about everybody's missing a fucking limb. They're all
Except him, right?
Except-
Yeah.
Well, it is. It is.
if you're going to say it's about one thing, it'd be like, here's a new pirate who's not missing it.
Right.
I think that's an excellent point, really, in that all of the people missing, and so I just focused on the guy waving, and pretty much that was it, and that the waving could be like the precedent to a kind of attack and stuff. But I thought that was so maybe I over focused on that.
No.
It becomes hard to align all of it then, because it is a cartoon with just imagine the guy instead of that he's standing there and he's not doing this little thing. I'll be interested to see what, I know we're not allowed to do this, but it's almost interesting to see because my assumption is that Meredith's caption somehow does involve this wave, whether it's good or bad or whatever. And if it doesn't, that's sort of a little bit weird to me, but I'm willing to be saying my opinion.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think, yeah. Well, we can go to her original or not, but let's
we don't do that now.
Let's do all right, so let's go. Like I said, we need 6 winners. One winner gets $500, 5 get 500, we give out $1,000, and we're at 6, but it looks like we are gonna have a little fighting. We can't just go.
Yeah.
So there's the 6 that we have. Looks like Lawrence, you are first here.
Okay. So there's a bit of a learning curve, addresses the fact that the pirates have been there for a while, are all missing a limb or an eye. Pretend like we're talking. I can't do another chat about what. That really does address kind of the conspiratorial aside. He's really whispering to the captain is really whispering to the guy to his right. Don't make the same mistake.
What is the chat? What is the chat that he can't do?
He can't talk again about hooks. We're missing a limb.
Yeah.
Don't make the same mistake we did when they yell "all hands on deck." It's very silly, but it did make me laugh.
Yeah.
Waving is okay, but no making hearts or blowing kisses. I really like the way that made me imagine them.
I like
making a heart with
making
hook or bringing a hook up to their lips to blow the kiss. Your job is mainly going to be tying knots. I love that one. Your bandana is a good start. I thought it was very clever because it's the idea that, you're starting to look like a pirate, but you're not really going to look like a pirate until you lose a limb. I'll teach you everything I taught them. I thought it was a funny one. Turns out the real treasure was group health insurance. Even though I selected that as one of my top 10, I do not think it should be. I had a
lot of these, but
guess which one of you is giving me a back rub? And I did and then it happens a lot. They forget about the hook and stab themselves in the eye. Again, I just like the visual, the slapstick element.
I will say that this was the best one. There were a lot of all hands on deck jokes, and that was the best of all of them.
Yeah, that was the best version of the all hands on deck.
but
those are mine.
The all hands on deck.
The one I would fight for, I think, out of the ones that are not in the top 6 right now, is your bandana is a good start. I thought that was a little bit out of left field.
I think that's I really like that because it's so okay. It ignores what I thought was important, but it's so compressed, and therefore we have to think what the rest of it means.
Yes. It does address everything. It has a nice little get it moment. I'll leave.
No, I will not say it addresses everything.
Yeah, not the way.
Say that. I will hold off to say it does not address anything, but given the parameters of a caption contest, we often give a little.
All right, now Joel, we got you here.
I feel I've definitely got an uphill struggle here because I don't think I got any of mine in the top 6, which means there's a lot of overlap, I think, between Bob and Lawrence, but we'll find out. I did have a few notes on things that were outside my top 10. Well, a few of them were sort of overlap with what people want, like the insurance one, and I think I went for I can't make any small talk about prosthetics rather than.
Well, that's similar to like.
Yeah, that's the same joke, and I had them both. The version that Lawrence had is in my top 12 kind of thing, so I could have gone either way on that.
That's sort of ruined by art.
This is off topic, but I love the way Joel pronounces my name. He makes me sound so sophisticated.
Well, what's the difference? Was it Lawrence?
I don't know. Lawrence doesn't sound as good with an American accent. I like it with an English accent.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just here.
So we know how Joel pronounces it, or as I pronounce it, Joel. Because it seems just more interesting. I mean, Joel, after all, is a very sort of common name, but Joel. Now we're
really off topic.
But you could also like when people ask you your name, you could say Joel.
Joel.
Or correct them if they say Joel.
I'm going to move on.
I think you get a hyphen there.
So the ones I went for were silly. So my first, like the first on the list there. Now, what happens when I suddenly turn on the electromagnet? I know it's left field. I know it's not related to the picture directly.
I mean, originally I had that because I was trying to figure out the wiggle and the thing that was going to happen, but of course it didn't make any sense. The electro.
Well, also the captain has a hook, so why would he turn on the?
Oh, well done. Yes, okay. Well, that puts that
pirates have an electromagnetic. Okay, but yeah.
And then it was again my other ones were kind of ones that didn't really address it, but I've enjoyed. So the real treasure's the friends we make along the way. I like that. I just find it funny.
That's actually a Borchardt cartoon from Airmail.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Trevor, one of the very first ones we bought, where it's pirates on a ship, and I think he's saying something like that. Actually, the real treasure is something like that. The friends we make along the way, or something like that. Yes,
those ones I liked, and the ones that I didn't like, that I just want to give a shout out to upset people, were all the people. There were a lot of right hand man jokes, and it really irritated me because he's still got his right hand. It just didn't make sense as a joke. So anyone who put this person was my right hand, or I need a right hand, or
which hand is the hook on?
The hook's on his left hand, on the captain's left hand. So,
but the guy he's talking to, where's the hook on? Isn't it?
That's on his right hand. So that it doesn't make sense for two reasons, I would say.
What's the caption of?
There were a variety of all along the same themes of he used to be my right hand man, but he wouldn't need a right hand man because he's still got a right hand. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, you mean the captain? Who's the guy wiggling the thing has a right hand?
No, the wiggle is his right hand, isn't it? So, but he can't. This guy used to be my right hand would make sense if the captain needed a right hand man, but he doesn't because he's still got his right hand. I think that I made this very.
His own right hand.
Pardon?
The captain has his own right hand.
I can't work out if you're winding me up now, Bob. Are you saying
the captain has already?
A right hand man is not your right hand. It's somebody who helps you.
Yes,
But that's.
I can't tell if you're trying to troll us, Bob.
Show the picture.
Oh my gosh.
It shows it. I just noticed there were a lot of right hand man jokes, and I thought that they were all in.
A quick palate cleanser. Here is David's cartoon. But the real treasure is spending time.
Okay. I've never seen that cartoon before, so but that's still nice, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, well, and the fact that they're all in the boat together after having this, this event, that helps that caption. I mean, that's a great question.
Anyway, right-hand man jokes aside, all hands on deck, I think, were also very hacky.
Yeah, okay. Except for the one where it insinuates.
Okay, so now we're looking at this, and the captain is saying he was my right-hand man, right?
Which doesn't make sense because he still has his right hand, so he doesn't need a right-hand man.
No, then
the captain has his own right hand.
Yeah, the guy
that's not a right-hand man. A right-hand man you have, even though you have, is in a sense.
In the context of a hook joke, your right-hand man is replacing the fact that you lost your right hand.
No,
I'm with Joel here. I think that's right.
Okay.
But if the guy does not have
the context of this,
it's funnier to call him a right-hand man if he does not have a right hand. The guy waving, I could say, is my right-hand man, and he doesn't have a right hand. That makes it funny to me.
Yeah, so he used to be my right-hand man. Now he no longer.
Yeah, he used to be my right-hand man is funny.
I don't think Joel understands what a right-hand man is.
No.
You actually are my right-hand man, even though, look, I have it.
Oh my God.
What I should have done is go, even though, now you're my right-hand man. No. Okay.
I think we can move on. I haven't got anything else to say.
All right. So now we're not even going to do. There were several, but you did both of the giving the finger one.
Yes, I did actually.
Credit because that does account for the.
Yeah, Bob should love those, but he didn't include it. Well, maybe he did, but
Bob should have liked this one or this one.
Well, that one, no, I didn't pick it in because it really wasn't funny, but it did meet my requirement, right? Yeah.
So mine, your job is mainly going to be tying knots. I like that one. And this is our mentorship team. I like the idea of them being just shitty mentors.
Yeah.
This was their be ye a registered organ donor? He's asking him. You won't be overqualified for long. I like that one. I would add, I want you to be my eyes and ears and hands. Just smile and wave and skip the high fives. We're looking for someone with more experience. I know we talked around that one. Turns out the real treasures group. Unfortunately, that's the hand he uses to masturbate, which is the one that I rolled my eyes at, and I was like, "What makes?"
Oh my God!
I'm so glad Trevor picked that one because I know Bob thought I would. But.
And then finally, my personal award for worst pun was "You're in good hands with our state."
Oh, Jesus.
That one. I almost stopped doing the contest, and. But whoever gave that one is my nominee for worst pun. Let's go with. I was going to add. You won't be qualified for long, if anyone objects. We'll see. All right, and then Bob.
Yeah, so you'll see each one of mine.
Oh, now I understand why you were. Oh no. Okay, so I'm reading the wrong one. Carry on.
Sorry,
they sell those bobble hooks in every port now.
Yeah.
You know, this is. I'm dealing with the thing. Where are?
No, I sorry. That one was on there twice, so I just erased it in the middle. Sorry about that.
Okay, so waving is okay, but making hearts are blowing kissing, and that's Charlie from Poughkeepsie. That just was dumb and silly and just completely ignoring.
Yeah, I didn't see that at first. That's very funny.
I thought it was funny in a strange way. Is that it ignores the whole situation and simply introduces because he's waving. But of course, that doesn't make sense.
But also, if everyone's got a hook, then Poughkeepsie becomes like a defining characteristic.
That's where well, for many years in the late 19th century, that's where pirate hooks were made. That in Pittsburgh, of course, the great steel mills of Pittsburgh turning out enormous pirate hooks. Okay. So I thought, remember this, I didn't think it was funny, but I like the idea that some people thought it was rock, that they were playing rock, paper, scissors match. So it was like an idea, okay? They sell those bobble hooks in every port now. Once again, I'm addressing that. Don't fall for the old pull my hook gag, okay? Once again, I'm addressing the thing. We should probably go over and say ahoy. And that's because they're introducing themselves. Compliment is ASL. Once again, it's taking into account. I'm saying if you knew hook language, you'd be laughing your as movies go, this is pretty tame. Last time we high-fived, I lost an eye. So in each case, every single one I have addresses this, addresses this. And so I would say, I would want, we have ones we agree on. I would want, they sell those bobble hooks in every port now. It addresses the fact that it's wiggling, and it just addresses the hook. The hook. Your guys don't address the hook. You just forget about the hook. You just go off on your own. You're like your cartoonist or something, and you don't address the hook.
So now to the top 10. I actually had a weird sorting problem. So this is not the top 10 in order. The top 10 in order, number 1 of the votes was your job is mainly going to be tying knots. Number 2.
Okay. We should include that, because even though it's wrong,
I think we all like that one. We're looking for someone with more experience.
Yeah, that's good.
Turns out the real treasure was group health insurance. Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub? This one's kind of funny. I think you're the only one who can actually hold your liquor.
Yeah. I was considering that.
Yeah, I was considering that one too. We're a little short-handed. And in the evenings we crochet. There were a couple sewing ones.
Wait, you missed one, and that's our safety team.
Yeah, say hello to our director of workplace safety, and that. That's the last one.
Oh,
I'm looking for a new right-hand man. We keep him around for spare parts, and that's our safety team is the number 10 one. So sorry, these got out of order here.
No, that's not a bad top 10, I'd say.
No. I did think that the hold your liquor addresses the hook, but it's kind of stupid. I don't know. No one seems to fight for the one that we were both thinking about.
No, there's a reason I kept it out of my top.
I kept it out.
I kind of like it, but I don't love it.
So let me just put these in here, and we will try to just decide from on the cartoon here. I'm glad you haven't checked out yet, Joel. I know it's a bank holiday weekend for you.
Woo!
So good for you.
Thank you very much. Well, you get we don't call it bank holiday, but you get your Labor Day next Monday.
Labor Day. Yeah. Kids are back to school. All righty. So we'll go through all of these, and whatever you guys want to do, but I think just getting to six. I
don't care what you do. Just leave the bobble hooks in there, because I'm very upset that
the bobble hooks.
No, this is really what I'm just thinking. This is what happened. This is the distortion of the caption contest, in which the caption contest made a situation in which, if I was a cartoon editor, I would never ever. I would always modify that cartoon. Why would you be shaking your hook? It's a good cartoon. All those are other good cartoons, but they don't deal with this. They don't deal with this thing that he's actually doing.
Yeah,
he's actually doing something. And when you look at every single one of these things, if he wasn't shaking his hook, all the captions that you're saying work. They work without that thing that a cartoonist did. So I don't know.
Bob, I think what you're saying.
But on the other hand, maybe this is So maybe this is just what the caption contest became online. There's no question about that. That sometimes you went so far to ignore who was talking and there would be a winner, right? Because it was thought that this became a better cartoon, because you saw a better cartoon. So there's no question that the ones that were picked are better cartoons provided. But anyway.
And then, and this does not matter at all, and I don't mean to be a wet blanket or overly critical, but apparently it's not true that pirates did have prosthetics here and there, but there is they just didn't have hooks.
They didn't have
hooks. It was more of a literary.
They had spatulas.
A literary invention. They had prosthetics. They had prosthetics. They did get messed up here and there, but anyone who works in the ocean kind of did, but they weren't like peculiar.
How come the captain always has a hook?
And a parrot. I don't know about the parrot. I actually did not look up. Parrot was
the other guy to feed the sharks.
There was a lot of ones about feeding sharks that I just didn't find.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
All right, go ahead.
They sell those bobble hooks in every port now.
Yes, we're going to have that. Don't talk to me.
You won't be overqualified for long.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like that. Your bandana is a good start.
I think that's the best one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
And also, you can interpret the look of concern on the guy's face.
Yeah, he is a little concerned for sure. But yeah, the same sort of here with this one, the same concern. As mutinies go, this is pretty tame.
That's okay, but I'm not sure it deserves to be a finalist.
Waving is okay, but no making hearts.
That's good.
That's good. Your job is mainly going to be tying knots.
Yes.
I like that one too. Yeah. We're looking for someone with more experience.
Who is he talking to?
This guy.
The guy to his right.
I don't.
I'm not, he's talking to the guy to his right about.
But the joke is that they're bad at their experience, or they're.
But who
like their experience hasn't
helped him criticizing who doesn't have more experience. The guy who's wiggling his hook, right?
Everybody who's lost a limb or an eye has more experience. They've been at this longer. So he's saying you obviously don't have any experience because you haven't lost a limb or an eye. But here's the thing: I don't think it matches the expression.
Yeah, I don't.
And also,
this one doesn't work.
He's already on the ship. It's not like if he was at a desk, that would be fine. But he's doing the job. So
yeah, presumably, Joel, he would have interviewed him at port. So yeah, that's
it's a clever idea. I don't think it matches the expression of the guy to the captain's right.
I'm taking it out.
But he's pointing to the wiggling guy.
Yeah, Bob, I think we didn't. We have to take some out. So I think that one here. Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub?
It's silly. It's funny.
Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub?
Well, clearly he's whispering it to the guy who's going to be doing it. So I mean, the whisper,
right.
the whisper works.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the whisper works here.
When he says which one of you, is he talking to everybody?
No, it's just like he's saying,
well,
it's going to be you, but he's
basically saying it's going to be him.
Yeah.
Okay. I say take out the group health insurance.
I'm okay with that too. It's
it's a clever idea, but it's just a little belabored.
Yeah, below our standard. I just we want to congratulate you, whoever you are, because it's above most standards, but it's below our standard.
So we have 7. It feels like this was the other one that people weren't crazy about, but I can go through again.
Now, at the risk of upsetting Bob, I would knock out the bobble.
The bobble and leave this one.
The bobble hook. But if we're keeping the bobble hook, I would get rid of the mutinies.
We're keeping the bobble hook.
Then get rid of the mutinies.
All right, we have our 6. Let's go through here.
The bobblehook guy is really likes me now.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Well, he should.
I can't wait to see. All right, anyway. All right, here we go. Our final 6. Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub? I guess this is more in a whisper. Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub?
Yeah, it's good.
Your job is mainly going to be tying knots.
Excellent.
Good.
But when he says, guess which one of you, isn't he addressing everybody?
No, he's whispering. He's whispering to the guy who's going to be doing it. This is accurate to the drawing.
One of you. Who is the you there?
It's the way you would kind of make a joke of it. I could see the captain saying that, like, you know, here's your competition. Guess which one I'm choosing.
Yeah, like if we're about to play pickup and there's one guy who's 8 feet tall, I'll be like, guess which one of you is playing center?
Right.
It's that
Exactly.
guy, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you would be addressing the 8-foot guy.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's addressing the guy with 2 hands.
Right.
Not the guy about to massage him with his hook. Okay. We did your job. Waving is okay.
You would never draw it that way. You would never draw it that way. It would be all 3 guys or something there in front of them, and he would be saying, you would never draw this as an aside, guess which one of you, when you're actually addressed. You'd be just think of it sort of logically.
Think of like the example I used. I'm talking to like 6 guys, and one of them's super tall, and I'm saying, guess which one of you?
Yeah, they're all in front of you. It's
but I'm saying it to the whole group. That's what
it's not like you're talking off to the side of your mouth to somebody.
You could. You'd be talking out of the side of your mouth to the 8-foot tall basketball player.
So wait a second.
You'd be talking the side of the mouth would be angled up.
What's up, Joel?
Go back one to the kisses one, because that falls under the same category as the back rub, in the sense that who's he speaking to and why.
But it's so good because it makes you imagine them blowing kisses or making hearts, and what would happen if they tried to do that.
Well, he's saying waving is okay, and that's why that is really good, because this guy is actually waving. Okay, he's waving, and he's saying waving is okay. Right. And he also, and the captain also is in effect waving. This guy, the guy, that's really good because our guy with the little hook is waving. The captain is okay. He's greeting him. He could be looked in that way, or he could just be saying that guy is waving, and that's okay. But he shouldn't be making hearts or blowing kisses.
Yeah, it adds a lot more.
This one's not a winner. This one's not going to win one though. Your bandana is a good start.
Great,
solid,
and it was also there wasn't anything else like it.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
It's very compact.
Yeah,
it's good.
You won't be overqualified for long.
Good.
It's fine.
Right.
They sell those bubble hooks in every.
The clear winner. That's the $500
I'm personally sending that person $100.
I will give you their email. Right, whoever that person is. All right.
All right. So the winner.
Looks like we are going. I mean, Bob just seems to hate that your job is mainly going to be tying knots.
That at least we know who's talking clearly. He's talking to him, and he's saying, there's no confusion there.
If we're not going with tying knots, I think we have to go with bandana.
I like from what's left. Bandana is the best.
I'm fine with that. Your bandana is a good start. All right, it was definitely an out of the ordinary one, but one that does work. And let's give a little drum roll here. Congratulations for your bandana is a good start by Jolene Changchua.
Oh, great!
That's Victor Changchua's wife. You know who that is?
No.
Oh well, I'll show you who that is. who's got this wonderful. Let me here. So this is the. Can I share? This is the.
Sorry, I'll stop my share.
This is Words Below, which has all the caption contests and all the data. So let's say you put in caption contest 103 and you select the contest. Then that's 103. You see who the winners are. You can graphs and reports is cartoonists and contents, winner chicken dinner. Will give you all the all sorts of data on the caption contest. So that's Words Below .app that is I'm friends with and is created by this data scientist Victor Chung Chua, and the finalists overall. Captions, graphs, and report, search. So you can enter any word or phrase. Let's say you put in just horse. And then you should be able to search. And all the captions that exist with the word horse. There's one there, leaderboard, where it shows that Lawrence has won the most and everything else. So I would say go to wordsbelow.app, and I believe that's Victor's wife.
Wow.
That's Victor's wife, who I've met. Who they live in Hawaii, and it's an amazing site because he has gone through the incredible amount of work to find all the captions contest from the beginning, and he keeps up with just what the present contest is.
He's lost bragging rights to his wife here. So
that's great.
Yeah. So words below, and he writes really interesting commentary usually on the weekly contest news. Okay, so
all right, I hear
I want to do a little bit more shout out to Victor.
Yeah, the rest of the congratulations again to Jolene Chungchua. They sell those bubble hooks in every port now. Paul Angiolillo.
Send the money, Paul.
You won't be overqualified for long. Steve Everhart.
Oh, he's a frequent.
Yeah, he's frequent. Guess which one of you is giving me a back rub? Joseph Sills, another frequent winner. Yes. Waving is okay, but no making hearts or blowing kisses. Barry Taylor Brill, who's also won. And your job is mainly going to be tying knots. Jessica Missener.
Oh, she's great. She's from Ann Arbor, and she's won this contest and the New Yorker contest.
She is. I recognize her many times. Let's look at Meredith's original.
Yeah.
There be no OSHA regulations above this ship. About this. There be no OSHA regulations aboard this ship. So.
I see. So she didn't.
In the waving.
I have to ask her why is he waving?
She's gonna be like, "What are
you?" Or maybe why? What's going on?
Well, because they're standing there and they see the captain. They think, it's the captain. Wave.
You just see the captain. All right.
This is our final cartoon. We'll put this up on the site, and we will add it to Bob's caption contest games that he's currently working on. So you have a new image.
Yeah. So I will. So I think next.
But say off. Well, thank you very much, everyone, to enter, and congratulations to Jolene.
Yeah,
absolutely.